Hi REYNAS, how's it going? It's me, Vijay Reyna, back at it again with another video. This video is a little bit different. If you haven't seen my top 30 new leaderboard, then go ahead and check that out. And this video is more about the process of getting there. How did I get there? So if you're interested in what I do and what I think and how I think through my top 30, then stay in this video and come along with the ride. And if you have any suggestions to my process of picking the top 30, let me know. So you guys, I do have this little sheet right here that says top 30 total scores. I did go ahead and I did get a cumulative scoring of all of the girls. So if you guys know, I have the scores for all the events that I personally scored for each country. And I know not all of the videos are posted, but I did score all the events thus far. I tied up all the scores and I put those girls in the top 30 in numerical order. So it's a collective scoring of every single score from every single event thus far during the preliminary activities at the Miss Universe competition this edition. And I took a collective scoring, cumulative scoring, and based off of that, I'm in the top 30. So let me tell you guys what that is right now. And just to let you know, this will not remain the same. Right now, it is showing 30 Trinidad and Tobago, 29 France, but those two are actually tied. 28 Argentina, 27 Dominican Republic, 26 Vietnam, 20 Ecuador, those are all tied. 24 Venezuela, 23 Cuba, 22 Chile, 21 El Salvador, 20 Bolivia, 19 Bahamas, or the Bahamas, 18 Indonesia, 17 Kazakhstan, 16 Costa Rica, 15 Colombia, 14 China, 13 Puerto Rico, 12 Brazil, 11 Croatia, 10 Zambia, and then Indonesia and Kazakhstan were tied, by the way. 10 Zambia, 9 Thailand, Portugal, USA, and Philippines all tied from 6 through 8 for the same score. 5 Turks and Caicos, 4 Latina, 3 Guadeloupe, 2 Ivory Coast, and by 0.5 points, number 1 India. So that's what it is right now if I'm looking at the score. But as we know, there's a lot more to score. So I've gone and looked at these top 30 girls and they're gonna all be in my top 30. However, I'm gonna look at them in more details and figure out where are their weaknesses, where are their strengths. If they were to place in the top 30, do I see them advancing forward? From my understanding, it's top 30, swimsuit, and then it will be cut, I don't know by how many, into the evening gown, probably top 10, cut, Q&A, maybe one more cut, last Q&A, and then finale. That's how it is traditionally, so that's how I'm gonna store it. So I'm gonna imagine myself thinking, okay, if I advance this girl into the top 30, is their swimsuit walk good enough to make the evening gown? And if they make the evening gown, is it good enough to make the Q&A? And if they make the first Q&A, are they good enough from those 5 to make the second Q&A to the top 3? And if they make the top 3, can they be the winner? That's how I'm gonna look at it. Okay, I'm looking at it now, and it looks like it's gonna be 30 semi-finalists. From there, 10 are chosen after the swimsuit segment. Oh my God, this is like 2020, 2 all over again? And then from those 10, they go into the evening gown and they hit 5. And then from those 5, they will hit a top 3. And from the top 3, they'll select a winner. So I was right. It's gonna be 30, 10, 5, 3. Oh wow, that's a big cut. Okay, let's just get into it, I guess. All right, so looking at my top 5, let's go through the scoring and let's just type who we think could be in the top 10, okay? Let's assume that all these girls are moving on to the swimsuit competition, right? Because the top 30, they all compete in swimsuit. So let's just ding people off, okay? Could they advance into a top 10? Are they a top 10 best swimsuit walkers? That's what I'm looking at. So I need to go from these 30 ladies and I need to go down to 10. That means 20 of them have to go. That's literally such a big cut. So I need to determine, based on what I've seen so far, who are the top 30, 10 best swimsuit walkers. Well, great thing I have my top swimsuits list. Pero I'm not gonna just look at only that list because I've seen other videos I've seen a lot of these ladies at their national competition, and maybe they were having a bad day. Also, that swimsuit event for Miss Universe was like an obstacle course. It was dangerous, and I do think that the ladies would do a lot better, like many of them, in the actual finale night, because it will be a stage and not an obstacle course. So let's go through it. Let's start from like 30 to 1. Which one of the, and I'm gonna rank these girls, and if I feel like they can't advance, if I feel like they're not the top 10 best swimsuit walkers, I'm gonna knock them out. Let's start with Trinidad and Tobago. Okay, I'm gonna knock her off because I feel like she's great. She's stunning. But I still feel a little bit of nervousness and apprehension when she walks, so I'll take her out. France, let's put a question mark by France. I think she's really great. Let's just see who's remaining. Argentina, I'll put a question mark. Dominican Republic, question mark. Vietnam, let's knock her out. I think she's also great, but I don't think swimsuit is her strongest skill. I think she's better at evening gown. Ecuador, let's put a question mark. Question mark for now because I'm gonna reserve them. Like if I'm not like, oh, for sure, then I'm gonna put the question mark on there just to be like, let's see how many that I have a check mark by first. Venezuela, I'm gonna knock her out. I know, lo siento los venezolanos, pero para mí, I still think Venezuela necesita más practicar por pasarela de traje de baños. Okay, I think she needs a little bit more practice. Cuba, I'm gonna knock her out. I think she's gorgeous and beautiful. I think Cuba could be a question mark, but we're just going to see the day of because I don't feel consistency, so I don't know. Chile, question mark because I thought in the beginning of the competition when the girls were coming to Thailand, I was like, oh, Chile's gonna be for sure top 5. Now, I'm not sure. El Salvador, I'm gonna knock her off. Bolivia, I'll knock her off. The Bahamas, question mark. Let's just see who I put through. So far, you guys, I haven't put anyone in my top 10 yet. Like I'm like for sure on them. Indonesia, I'm gonna knock her out. I think she's so stunning, but I still think there's a little bit of ways to go with the walk. Kazakhstan. Oh, I like Kazakhstan. Oh, I kind of want to put her as a check mark. Let's just do it and see where we're at. Costa Rica, check mark. She was great in swimsuit. Colombia, she's my number 1 in swimsuit, check mark. China, she did amazing, check mark. Puerto Rico, check mark. Brazil, question mark. But a high question mark. Like definitely if we have space, I think she can definitely make it. Croatia, I'm gonna put her as a question mark for swimsuit. She was good. Zambia, then I'm gonna put a check mark. Thailand, check mark. Portugal, check mark. USA, check mark. Philippines, question mark. Turks and Caicos, check mark. Latina, check mark. Guadeloupe, check mark. Ivory Coast, check mark. India, check mark. Ooh, too much. I put question mark by Atiza because during the event, I could tell she's apprehensive, but then when I think about her other performances, I feel like it's a check mark because she's a good walker. I just think she was nervous because she has had an ankle injury. Okay, so how many check marks do I have? Let's go. I have right now Kazakhstan, Costa Rica, Colombia, China, Puerto Rico, Zambia, Thailand, Portugal, USA, Philippines, maybe, Turks and Caicos, Latina, Guadeloupe, Ivory Coast, India. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We still need 5 out. This is where things get tricky because we're thinking about the judges who are mostly Latinos and there may be some bias. To be quite honest with you, Venezuela might make it through because the judging panel. They're not only not experts in pageantry, a lot of them, but they're also heavily predominantly Latino. And as much as I want to believe that people are not biased, these judges typically are not pageant fans. They just are sponsors. And so they are put and given a seat on the judging panel as a reward. So Yeah, I don't know. But let's just be objective. Okay, I'm gonna put a second check mark by the girls who I'm sure, like there's no way they won't. India, I'm pretty sure. Ivory Coast, I'm pretty sure. That's 2. Guadeloupe, I'm pretty sure. That's 3. Latina, I'm pretty sure. That's 4. Turks and Caicos, I'm pretty sure. That's 5. USA, let's knock her out. Portugal, let's revisit her. Thailand, I'm pretty sure. That's 6. Zambia, I like Zambia and I would put her through, but I have a feeling this judging panel is not gonna do her right, so I'm gonna take her out. Let's go ahead and take out my mystery marks now. So Croatia, Brazil, you guys are gone. Puerto Rico, I'm pretty sure she'll make it through. Colombia, I'm absolutely sure. Costa Rica, I think so. So now I have China, Kazakhstan, and the Philippines. To me, based off of the most recent performance, China has the best. But I would be lying to say I don't think Sash Factor is going to play a role. So as you guys know, during my final leaderboard, which this is not my final leaderboard, but during my final leaderboard, I make 2 lists. I make my personal top 30 and the org's top 30. This top 30 right now that I'm making is based off of what I think the org is going to do, not based off of how I feel. That's why I want to make this video so you guys can see how I make this. For me, I feel like China, between China, Kazakhstan, and Philippines, I think China has the strongest walk. But do I think the org will pick China? I don't know. You know, let's just say the judges know Philippines is a Sash Factor and they purposely want to knock them down. Like, what if they have a bias against Atiza and the Philippines? They're like, you know what? We're tired of seeing them on top. Let's Celeste Cortezi them. Pow. At the same time, what if they're like, who the heck is Kazakhstan and China? They're not Sash Factors, they're not powerhouses, they're not well recognized in the world of pageantry. So what do we do there? I wish I could talk to you guys in person because this would be great. And this was my personal rankings. I'll put China. But I'm basing it off of what I think the org will do, which I think they might even put Venezuela in there. I guess this video is me having a balance. I'm kind of basing it half, 50% me, 50% what I think the org will do. I'm gonna just go ahead and play it safe and pick the Philippines. Yeah. Okay. China, Kazakhstan, gone. Okay. So we put the Philippines there. Okay. Plus, anyways, the Philippines was number 6 in my altogether scoring. So it makes more sense how we're in the top 10. China and Kazakhstan were 17 and 14 in my overall. So I guess when we think of it that way, that's a better way to look at it. Okay, so now I have, in no particular order, my top 10, which is going to be India, Ivory Coast, Guadeloupe, Latina, okay, Turks and Caicos, Philippines. Did I knock out Portugal? I don't know yet. Hold on. Thailand. Puerto Rico, Colombia, and Costa Rica. That's 10, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Those are my top 10 then, I guess. It's gonna be India, Ivory Coast, Guadeloupe, Latina, Turks, PH, Thailand, Puerto Rico, Colombia, Costa Rica. Okay. Now let's go back to the other girls who I knocked out, because I need to put them in order now. Okay, so That's my top 10. The other 20 girls, what should I put them? Let's see who I have. I'm gonna do it based off of their walk, like from 11 to 20. Let's do number 20 as, number 30. Let's do number 30 as Vietnam. Vietnam can be 30. 29, I'm gonna go with, let's go with Cuba. Let's go with Cuba. Let me knock them out as I go. So Vietnam, you've been ranked. Cuba, you've been ranked. Let's make Trinidad and Tobago number 28. I feel like anyone with a question mark should be kind of higher, but okay. So 27, we can do Argentina. I think that's fair, right? Or should it be El Salvador? It's fine. I think it's interchangeable. So 26, we'll do El Salvador. El Salvador is number 26. That means 25. Let's make it. Oh, I didn't put Ecuador. Okay. Let's make 25 Bahamas, or the Bahamas, sorry. That's my laundry in the background. Then I want to see, let's see who else is there. Where are these girls? These girls are awfully good. Let's make 24 France, maybe. Actually, let's make it Bolivia. Let's make it Bolivia. 23, let's make it the Dominican Republic. 22, let's make it France. Yeah, because I think she's a little bit better. Okay, let's go from here. I think 21 can be Indonesia. Right? Yeah, I think so. Oh, my concerts are drying out. I think 21 being Indonesia is fair. Let's knock her out. And then number 20, now we're hitting the top 20. Let's go with Chile. I don't know. I was anticipating a lot more from Chile, you guys. I thought she was gonna be like top 5. I don't know how she ended up in 20. And I still think she has it in her. I don't know if she's just holding back or what, but I can only go based off of what I know and what I've seen, right? So putting Ecuador at number 19 feels way too low, right? But then, what the heck is Malta? She not in here? Okay, whatever. It is what it is. I guess I'm looking at the rest of the girls that I have. At number 19, we can put as Croatia. I mean, she's good, but compared to the other girls. And then let's do number 18 as Ecuador. Guys, this is hard. This lineup is great. Let's do number 17 as, oh, my eyes. Sorry, guys. Number 17. Let's make number 17. Brazil. Yeah. Okay, 16. Why a top 30? Oh my god. This is gonna be brutal. Number 16. What do you guys think? I'm thinking that maybe it could be like, what do I have left? Did I put Venezuela? Okay, Venezuela can be number 16. Because I'm kind of underwhelmed. Guys, I don't have Mexico. I know they're gonna make her place. I know they're gonna place Mexico. There's absolutely no way Mexico's not placing. But anyways, I'm gonna keep her off my list. So it is what it is. Okay, because I don't really know who I'd replace with Mexico, but I have a feeling they're gonna shoot her up to the top 5 like last year. That didn't make any sense. I was like, what the heck is going on with that? Moving on, we're at number 15 now. We're at top 15. Let's go with, I feel like top 15 now is all the girls who are really close. So for 15, let's make it Kazakhstan. I feel like from 11 to 15, any of these girls could sneak into the top 10. Does that make sense? So Kazakhstan is someone who I feel like could sneak into the top 10. Let's go with USA for 14. Actually, yeah, let's do USA for 14. Let's do 13 being Portugal. 12 being Zambia. And we'll make China number 11. Does that sound okay to everybody? I don't know. Cause I feel like she could really actually be top 10. All right, so 30 Vietnam, 29 Cuba, 28 TNT, Trinidad and Tobago, 27 Argentina, 26 El Salvador, 25 the Bahamas, 24 Bolivia, 23 Dominican Republic, 22 France, 21 Indonesia, 20 Chile, 19 Croatia, 18 Ecuador, 17 Brazil, 16 Venezuela, 15 Kazakhstan, 14 USA, 13 Portugal, 12 Zambia, 11 China. Do I want to switch Ecuador and Venezuela? Do I want Venezuela to be 18 and Ecuador to be 16? No, because I already feel like putting Venezuela as number 16 is like unrealistic, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Okay, now we'll go back to our top 10 because now we gotta get these girls and see which of the 5 will move on. So let's think evening gown. Evening gown, I'm gonna think about styling. Whose styling has been great? Because they're more likely to bring a good evening gown. Who has the sponsors, the funds, the money, the designers, and the styling to pull off a good evening gown? Who historically is going to do well? Who has a great walk in the evening gown? Who gives the Miss Universe aura? Who is sensual? Who? Okay. So my top 10 again is India, Ivory Coast, Guadeloupe, Miss Latina, Turks and Caicos, Philippines, Thailand, Puerto Rico, Colombia, Costa Rica. So in no order. That's in no order. That's just in general. These ladies I think are gonna make the top 10. 5 of them have to go based off the evening gown. So which one of these ladies are really good at evening gown? Which 5 of these are best? Let's just go ahead and put Ivory Coast into the top 5 right now. This lady can walk. Thailand, I know she's gonna give a stunning dress. She's pretty good at evening gown. I think she's better at evening gown than swimsuit. So, and I know she's gonna have, I'm confident she'll have a great evening gown. I'm gonna knock Costa Rica out because I don't think the gown's gonna be that great. That leaves me with 3 spots left. It could be India, Guadeloupe, Latinas, Turks and Caicos, Philippines, Puerto Rico, and Colombia. I haven't been as impressed with Colombia in an evening gown as I have in swimsuit. So I wonder, will she go forward? Is it dumb to cut her out? I mean, she really is good. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna take Philippines out because these Manalo's gowns are hit or miss. Sometimes they're beautiful and they're elegant and they fit her really well. And other times it's like, why did you go in this direction? So I'm gonna take Philippines out for right now. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna put India in. styling has been chef's kiss, and the Glamourland team has been doing really good with evening gowns, and Monica has a great walk, mashallah, so I'm gonna keep her in. So now we have India, Ivory Coast, Thailand. Now we have left Guadeloupe, Latina, Turks and Caicos, Colombia, Puerto Rico. I'm gonna take Colombia out. That might be a bold decision. Puerto Rico is really good, but so is Guadeloupe, Latina, and Turks and Caicos. This is making me stressed. I don't know. Guadeloupe, Latina, Turks and Caicos, and Puerto Rico. Between those, I'm like, Guadeloupe. I think Guadeloupe will make it. That has 4. Latina, Turks and Caicos, and Puerto Rico. Oh my God. How am I supposed to pick between those 3? They're so equally matched. Puerto Rico has stash factor, beauty, and everything in her side. I'm gonna put Puerto Rico out because their gowns are so hit or miss. So Puerto Rico, I'm gonna put out. Ooh, I love her though. Turks and Caicos versus Latina. Man, these two are stunning. I'm gonna put Latina out. I'm gonna move Turks and Caicos forward. Oh my gosh, you guys, that was hard, okay? That was hard. So now my top 5 becomes India, Ivory Coast, Guadeloupe, Turks and Caicos, and Thailand. So now I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with those other 5 and how am I gonna place them. So for me, the ones who did not make it were Latina, Philippines, Puerto Rico, Colombia, and Costa Rica. So let's see how we're gonna do that. Okay, I think for number 10, I'm gonna put that as Costa Rica. Yeah. Let's do Costa Rica as number 10. I think number 9 we can do as Philippines. 8 we can do as Latina. 7, let's do it as Colombia. And then 6, Puerto Rico, because I think she was genuinely the closest to the top 5 out of those other 5. Okay, so now we have from 6 to 30 complete. So now we have our top 5 left. Let me just mark these ladies out who didn't advance forward. So now I have to mark up the top 5. So I have India, Ivory Coast. I have India, Ivory Coast. I have Guadeloupe. I have Turks and Caicos. And then topping off the top 5, I have Thailand. This all comes down to Q&A, you guys. So this is who are the best speakers? Who are gonna be really good? First of all, Ivory Coast and Guadeloupe both made top 5 at Miss World. They can speak. I've heard both of them speak, they can speak. India is dang good. Turks and Caicos is decent as well. Thailand is okay. So I'm going to knock out Turks and Caicos. I'm going to knock out Thailand. Okay. I'm going to put number 5 Turks and Caicos, number 4 Thailand. That's what I'm going to do. That leaves my top 3 being India, Ivory Coast, and Guadeloupe. Okay. I already know my order. Out of these 3 ladies, they're all really strong. I'm gonna go with second runner-up as Guadeloupe, first runner-up Ivory, and my winner being India. The only reason why I could see, I don't know, Ivory and India are very equally matched, so it could be Ivory Coast. But anyways, that means 3 is Guadeloupe, 2 is Ivory Coast, and number 1 is India. All right, you guys, and that's the video. So, if you guys want me to go into more depth about these ladies, go ahead and watch my other video of the top 30 officially, and that's where I will detail more. But I just wanted to walk you guys through how I go through this process, how I think through everything, and show you guys my thought processes. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you want more videos like this where I kind of bring you guys behind the scenes and show you how I determine my top leaderboards each time, let me know. We can also do a live stream soon if you want. I would love to. I will be live streaming the Miss Universe finale, so if you want to see my live reaction, go ahead and watch there. I will, I guess, join my live stream. I'll put an announcement on my Instagram. It will be linked in the bio description box down below. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button if you want to be part of the Reyna family and you want to be a Reyna yourself, which is what I call my subscribers. Hit the thumbs up button. It really does help my channel a lot, you guys. And let me know your guys' thoughts below and your top 30. Love you guys so much. As always, maraming salamat po. Muchas gracias. Kampung ka. Terima kasih. Sheshenyi. Tanyavad. Shukriya. Shukran. And thank you guys so much. Bye.